Hey everyone, my name is Chloe and welcome to part 2 of my Gilmoreathon reading vlog. So today is Wednesday and it's like 3 o'clock or something. I don't even know. I've kind of lost track of time today and we are just getting home from grocery pickup. And today has been like so windy, and I live in the eastern part of Kansas, and so we have a lot of hills. Like, it doesn't get this windy normally, but it is like very, very windy. So this morning we still went out, and Ainsley just wanted to run, so we went out on a run and burned some energy and got Annie to like chill because she really likes being outside. Like, my kids are just very outside kids, and so we did that, and then we came home and we Christmasified our house a little bit more. So I put up a tree a week or two ago and did a little bit of Christmas stuff, but then I got the rest of the Christmas stuff out today, and it's almost all where I wanted, I think. We moved to this house in February, and so we have not had a Christmas in this house. And so for those of you who like decorate a lot, every time you're in a new house, it's like different. You have no idea how to like do your stuff. And so in this house too, we have a lot less wall space than our other house. We've moved twice, I guess, since we've been together, but so this is our third house. So it was like tricky to figure out, and I might try to take pictures or something tonight, but I am solo parenting right now, and so the house is kind of a mess, and getting pictures without like clutter is maybe hard, but I'll try to do it with the lights on because we have lights all around the house, and it's just so cozy and Christmassy. I am loving it. So on that note, for reading, I finished The Christmas Room by Katherine Anderson, and I gave it 3.5 stars. It's about a man and a woman named Cam and Kirsten. They meet at like this diner bar thing, and instantly they're like attracted to each other. But then he hears her last name and he like backs off because her dad is like this super powerful guy who I guess like destroys any man who tries to like get with his daughter. So he's super intimidated, etc., etc. Well, there's also the story of their parents. So his mother lives with him and his teenage son because the dad has died. And then Kirsten lives on Sam, her dad's property, and like they work really closely together because her mom has died. So they're both widows and widowers, respectively. And like it's a multi-generational story. So Sam and Maddie, which is Cam's mom, they have a relationship, as well as Cam and Kirsten have a relationship. So the prompt this counts for is like messy relationships or whatever, because there's a lot of like inter-family stuff going on, but it was cute. The things I did not love about this book were, one, it's like 480 pages or something. It's a 14-hour audiobook, and for contemporary Christmas, it just felt like too much, and so like too long, like it just kind of dragged. And then I did not like how Cam like completely, and like everybody completely bowed down to Sam. And something like when his wife died is when he like switched from being this super nice guy to this dark destroyer. And like he's a senior citizen, I would assume, because like I said, Cam has a like almost grown child. He's like a 17-year-old. So not that like senior citizens can't be intimidating, but like you are a full-fledged adult. Like, just have a conversation. I don't understand that. Like, I'm sure the guy does not want his daughter to be single forever and unhappy forever. So like, just have a conversation. So that bothered me. Maddie, Cam's mom, is also like keeping a big secret that, one, I don't feel like is like realistic. Like, I don't think she could keep it a secret. And two, like, it's rude to keep it a secret. And I think it's like selfish to keep it a secret. So those two things bothered me, and just the length of it bothered me. So 3.5 stars. It was really cute. The like meet cute very much felt like a Hallmark movie. Like, I could feel the atmosphere, and it was really Christmassy and nice. So pick it up if you're interested. It was not a bad read. It's just too long and too little communication. So then I picked up Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, and I am so excited for this. I've been anticipating it forever, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up, but this one counts for mother-daughter relationships because it is about a mother who gets pregnant as a teenager, and then her daughter, who is now a teenager, and the mom is like trying everything to make her not follow in her footsteps. but I think there's like a lot of pushback. Like, I don't think this is a positive mother-daughter relationship. So I don't know. I'm barely into it. I'm like maybe 2 chapters, because the first chapter was from the mom's perspective when she was young. And then the second chapter is from the teenage daughter's perspective. So both of them when they're like 17 years old. And so far I'm really enjoying it, but I don't have, much to say because I'm not that far into it. So, yeah, I'm single parenting. Jeremy is coming home at night. He's just in a town a few hours away for training. And so he's coming home at night. So he'll come home at some point tonight. And, other than that, like, so that's when I will hopefully like read. Yesterday, Ainsley woke up from her nap in the weirdest thing where she was just like crying and wanted me to hold her. I don't know if she had a bad dream or what happened. And so today I made a crock pot meal. So hopefully if she wakes up in a terrible mood, we'll have no problem. So that is everything. I will check in later and let you know what I think of Regretting You. Hey everyone, it is Thursday at like 10:30 and we are at a park, and this is not the park I was thinking of. Like I typed in the name thinking I was going to this one park, and it's not the park I was thinking of. This one's really tiny, but nobody is here, and so it's kind of nice. So we are here just hanging out this morning. It's like 10:30 and we just got out of the house. It has been like one that is really like frustrating and all of that, but it's like 70 degrees out and it's November. Like, what is going on? I don't know, but we're all really feeling a lot better now that we're outside, so that's good. As far as reading goes, I'm like maybe halfway through Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, and I am not one that gets super bothered by cheating in books. Like, it's just not one of my things that I hate, but this one feels yucky, and like I'm having a hard time with it, or like really getting on board with the relationship. And so I think I had said the mother-daughter relationship was not good, and that's true, but like if you read the back of this book, it gives away way too much in my opinion, because the mother-daughter relationship starts really good and it goes south for reasons, but I don't know. I am liking it, not loving it. The cheating element is really hard, so if you don't like that, definitely don't pick this one up, but I will update when I finish it. It's Friday night at 9 o'clock and I am just getting on really quick. Today has been a day. We went to the park and just were outside. It was really windy and kind of chilly today, but we still tried to spend as much time as we could outside. And then we played, like we just have been outside all day, and it's just been kind of crazy. And then I just got off the live stream. Sarah has Friday with Friends, and so I will link it somewhere. It was like 2 hours. It was so fun. My sister was there, and Morgan from Nothing Better Than a Book, Bree and Sarah, and we just chatted. Like, we didn't really do or talk about anything, but it was really great. So I'm going to update now because I have 5% of battery left, so I'm going to really try to get this in. But I finished Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, and I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars. So this book is about Morgan and Clara. Morgan is the mom, and she got pregnant with Clara at 17 and then married the dad, and now present day she's still married. Clara is 17, and like they have an okay relationship, but a rift starts to form when Clara starts dating somebody that she doesn't approve of, that Morgan doesn't approve of. And so then it tells you on the back like something happens to the dad, and I wish it wouldn't, because something does happen to the dad and that makes the rift even bigger. And so there's a lot of like mother-daughter relationship and trying to figure out like how to come back to each other, and that things are not always as they seem, and like the sacrifices of motherhood. And then there's also love triangles and things going on. Like, there's just a lot going on, but in such a good way. And Colleen Hoover, I feel like she just writes a great book. The only thing I didn't love about this book was there is a lot of cheating going on, and it makes it seem like, does anybody in this book have morals? And there's
just like there's definitely some emotional cheating, and it brings into question what exactly is cheating, what's okay, what's not, like what are the rules of cheating. And um I don't know, it felt like a little bit too much in the like sketchy relationship territory, but I loved like the mother daughter relationship. And the guy, like, Morgan has been in a love triangle since she was young, but then she got pregnant, so it kind of hooked her to one guy. And the other guy, I think, is just the sweetest guy ever. I really loved him, and so overall, I really enjoyed this book. 4 stars. So then I picked up Sunrise on Half Moon Bay by Ron Carr, and this is my book for small town, and this is the last book I will be reading for this readathon because it will fulfill all the prompts. During nap time, I did watch a little bit of Gilmore Girls while I worked on stuff, and so I have fulfilled, like, Sunday I baked, then today I watched Gilmore Girls. So I like, once I finish this, all the prompts will be done. But this one is about two sisters. They are 20 years apart, and the older one went off to have this like professional law. She's like this high-powered lawyer, married, 2 kids, yada yada yada. Well, then her husband leaves her, and so just kind of throws everything into a tailspin. The younger one is 20 years younger, like I said, and their mother had, I can't remember what she was dying of, but she was dying. And so the younger one dedicated her life to taking care of their mother. The older one, like, financially supported the younger one so she could be the 100% caretaker, as opposed to like hiring somebody else or putting her in some sort of facility that could help. She supported the younger sister. So now the mom has died, and this girl, she's like, I don't have a career. I've never had a career. This is what I've been doing my whole life. Who am I? What am I doing? And so it's them both discovering and coming to themselves, but also their lives as sisters, because now they're adults, and 20 years is still a lot, but they both are needing each other in different ways, and they're both adults, and so they relate in ways they haven't before. And for me, my sister is 9 years older than me, and so it's not quite the same as this, but like, there were just a lot of times in life where we loved each other and we had each other's back, but like, we didn't spend much time together or like have a whole lot in common because we were just in completely different places in life. Well, now, I'm in my 30s, she's in her 40s, and well, close-ish. And so now we both have kids, like we are in a similar life stage, and we now like are just kind of navigating adulthood. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here, is like they both have different challenges going on and different things where they kind of need their sister. And so I'm just loving it. It is somewhat depressing. Like the one who's getting divorced, her story is really sad, but like I feel like there's hope and redemption coming out of it. And Robin Carr, like, I feel like she's kind of one of those authors that you either love her or hate her. But I have not read any of her series. I've only read standalones, and I really like her standalones. So I am almost done with this, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So these last 2 reads have been great. And then after that, I will definitely keep the vlog going because there's only 2 more days left in the readathon. So I'll read something that maybe doubles and like does the prompt again. I don't know. I'm loving it. The books are great. Like, I feel like I'm getting a lot of great women's stories, and Gilmore Girls is all about like women's and motherhood, and I just am loving it. So that's the update for today. I will check in tomorrow. Hey everyone, it's Saturday at almost 2 o'clock, and it does not look that much different in here than it did at 9 o'clock last night because it is so gloomy today. Like, so cloudy, and it's supposed to rain. Like, we are in the one little tiny eye of the rain all around us, and so it's inevitable. It's coming soon, but it hasn't started yet. But it's cold, and it's just like a gloomy, gloomy day. Like I said, it feels like a Beauty and the Beast day. Like, we need to just cuddle up and watch that and be cozy and not do anything. And so today I was supposed to have mops, and it was supposed to be 2 to 3:30. And I was like, just kind of tired, not really in the mood, whatever. But like, that is really good for the soul, and it's good for everybody. And so my group is only 4 people. And one I knew was not going to be able to come today. And then one just texted and said she wasn't going to be able to come. So I called the other person, and she was like, hey, let's just cancel. I've got a lot going on trying to prep for Thanksgiving, so let's just cancel. And I hate to say that I'm like not relieved, but just like I told my husband, I said, I now remember why I don't make plans outside of the house in the winter, because it is so hard to like leave the fireplace, or I've got my little space heater down here by my feet. Like, it's just so cold. But this morning, we just have kind of been doing stuff around the house. Really nothing. He took the girls outside, like bundled them up and raked leaves for a little bit. And because I swear kids like don't know cold. I don't know what it is about kids. Like, at least mine do not get cold. So they were outside, and then now it's going to be nap time, and I'm hoping for epic naps. The K-State game is on at 3, and that's great because I'll actually be home to watch it. But now, like, so I have this like extra really 2 hours of time because the like travel time there and back. So I have this to-do list that is so long. So do I tackle the to-do list, or do I take this free time and just nap or read or relax? I don't know. So I'm up here filming just a really little bit, and like I really think I might just make tomorrow my productive day, but I don't know. So anyway, on to the books. So last night I finished Sunrise on Half Moon Bay by Ramen Carr, and I'm giving it 4 stars. I really liked it, and I don't know that I have a whole lot to add besides what I've said before. This is about 2 sisters, 20 years apart. One is a super powerful lawyer. The other dedicated her life to taking care of their mom. Now the husband, the lawyer's husband, has left. The mother has died, and both women are having to rediscover themselves and kind of lean on their sisters their sister in ways that they never have before. I thought this was a great women's fiction. Our Addie, she was the one who took care of the mother, she's the younger one. She gets a job, and she's got this friend that I forget, Jake or something is his name. I can't remember what his name is, but they have the sweetest little friends to lovers relationship. If you like friends to lovers, I think this one will be done well because he was just a cinnamon roll. I loved him. And then Justine also has a relationship, and it all felt good. I kind of wish Justine wouldn't have had the relationship, just because like I really liked the message of like I don't necessarily need a man, because of course her husband comes groveling and she's like, no, I'm good, and I love that. And so I don't know, I kind of wish it wasn't there. She has 2 daughters, and like I wish it could have just been kind of like girl power, like we got this, we're not gonna need a man. And the man, she's not like dependent on the man. I just kind of wish her romance wouldn't have been in here. But it was really good. 4 stars, and I would highly recommend it. So then I picked up, and so that ends the Gilmore Girls prompts anyway for me, because I did not do the bingo board. I was just doing the straight prompts, and this one fulfilled small town. So that ended the prompts for me. And so I think I'm still just going to continue this vlog on because it's already Saturday. It ends tomorrow. So I'll just continue it on, maybe. So I picked up our book club book, and it is, I work at a public library, Tales from the Stacks or something by Gina Sheridan, and I read it really quick. It's a short read. It's on Kindle Unlimited. By the time you see this, it'll be Monday, and the live show will be this following Saturday. You definitely still have time to read it because it is so quick. And it's just, I'm not going to say like much about it because otherwise there would be no point in coming to the live show discussion, but it's really cute and something that you can read so fast, and it was funny. I'm not sure what I'm going to pick up next. I may be starting a buddy read, but I don't know for sure. So I will update you guys later and let you know what I end up picking up. Hey everyone, it is Sunday at like 11:15, and I am just getting on to update and kind of wrap this vlog up because this is the last day of the readathon. In fact, it might have actually ended yesterday. I don't actually know, but I'm going to make this the last day because it works with my schedule. So forgive me if I'm a day extra. Now I'm like questioning everything, but last night was just a fun night. So I got to stay home and watch the K-State game, and you guys, we did not score a single point. It was a blowout, and like I'm laughing about it because this season is so weird. Like so many games are canceled and postponed and things, like this is just such a weird season, and like we're having kids like leave the school, and there's just all sorts of craziness going on. So the fact that it was a blowout yesterday is sad, but not like heartbreaking like it would be in a normal season. So good job Iowa State, you guys nailed it. that's all I have to say about that. And then dinner, I made like this so cozy. It's called like creamy veggies and noodles or something. I don't know, but it's kind of like it tastes a lot like chicken and noodles would if you guys have ever had that. Um, we don't eat meat, so it's got like peas and carrots in it and stuff instead, and it's just that like really homey, like you use egg noodles. It's just a cozy meal. So I made that, and then I gave my daughter grapes and then crackers to go with it. So like that was our meal, and so she is eating her grapes, and like I cut them in half because you don't want her to choke or whatever. So I cut them in half, and she hands me a half, like a couple bites into the meal. She eats a grape and then eats another one, and then like the second or third grape, she hands it to me, and she's like, "Mama, can I have some avocado on this, please?" And I'm like, "You want avocado on your grape?" And she says, "Yes, please." So I go and get her half of an avocado, and she proceeds to use a spoon and just top her little grapes with avocado. And she ate, that's all she ate for the whole meal. And I'm like, you are so weird. She didn't eat any of it. Like, I think she maybe ate a couple crackers, but I'm like, the toddler palate is so interesting. And so Jeremy and I are like, that is so weird and so gross. And like, who does that? And then we're like, maybe we should try it because sweet, kind of salty. I don't know. Like, it was just funny. And so she also thinks blueberries rolled in ketchup is a delicacy. So her taste buds are a little off, but just funny. Like, why did I even bother making this meal? I don't know. But um, so as far as reading goes, I started First Frost by Sarah Addison Allen, and I don't know what to say about it. So I have now finished it. I'm buddy reading it with Krista from Books and Jams and Rainey from Rainy Day Reads and Jennifer Moody. I'm not sure if she is a viewer or if she has a channel, but the three of us, it was brought up in a live show that like I wanted to read Sarah. It was, I think, the Friday with Friends thing. Maybe, but I wanted to read Sarah Addison Allen because of Krista, and Krista said she was reading First Frost. It just all came about then, and so we decided to read it. Well, what I didn't realize is that it is the second in a series. It's the Waverly series, I think is what it's called. And while you don't have to read the first one, I think it very much benefits from reading the first one because this is a very quiet, cozy kind of read that's very slow, and it just feels like kind of the next chapters in these people's lives. And so without that basis of like knowing these people and getting introduced to them that way, it was just like kind of meandering and kind of like now I guess what it's about is there's these two sisters who, like, all of these women have some sort of magical power, and so then it follows one of their daughters who is actually closer with her aunt, and it's just the family relationships, and they all have kind of different feelings about the magical powers they have, and they're very small. Like the girl, she knows where everything belongs, and that includes like who belongs with who. So she knows, like, she sees this boy and knows he belongs with her, but you know that he's not like jumping on her instantly, like he doesn't know. And so it's really interesting, and like I said, really like sweet and cozy, and like I could feel like the writing style is something I could get into, but I feel like I really needed to read the first one. So for now, I'm giving it 3 stars because it had a lot of good points, but I didn't really enjoy it. Um, I know, so I think Krista and Jennifer have both read the first one. Rainey has not. And so I don't know. I think we're kind of getting mixed feelings. I'm excited to see what those who have read the first one, what they think about it, because I think it would be a lot better if I had read it. That being said, it's also just a very, like, I'm not going to say it's a flowery writing style, but it is a little bit like slower. It's definitely a character study. And so I think this is the kind of book like I have to be in the mood for. And I don't know if that's typical of Sarah Addison Allen or not, but I enjoyed it for what it was, but I wish I would have read the first one. So now I'm going to close out this vlog because I finished that, and so I'm going to start something else, but I definitely will not finish it today. So I think this is just a good stopping point. I'm going to try to insert some of our Christmas decor at the end of this vlog. And you guys, so the reason I don't do this stuff and like the reason I don't vlog like cooking and stuff more is because I'm just such a perfectionist that it is so hard for me to like show you guys things that aren't perfect. And so I am going to show you what I can of the house. I'll really just do like our kitchen and living area. We've got like odds and ends in the bathrooms and up here upstairs and odds and ends around the house, but the main Christmas area is the front and that. So I'll try to show you but I promise it looks better in person than it does on camera. I don't know. I just hate showing imperfect things, but that is everything. So thank you to the hosts of this Gilmoreathon. I had so much fun. And like I said, I feel like I really got some like women's stories and that just feeds my soul. I love it. And the weather has really cooperated and been kind of fally lately. And so I had so much fun. So if you've read any of the books that I read, let me know. If you participated in Gilmoreathon, let me know how it went for you. And I think that's it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.